me. I want to explain a database connectivity with console. We just take a new project, take console application. We give a name as get data. Okay, our project is created. Now we taking a database for the project. Just right click on the project, add a new item. Take a service based database which having extension is .mdf, this one. Giving name is db connectivity. Okay, add. A database is adding in process. We don't want dataset, so we cancel it. Just double click on the database. We get it on the server explorer. We are refreshing it. Now we want the table, then right click on the table, add a new table. It's just processing. Within it complete process, we're giving a name of table as emp. Done. Just wait a few minutes. Now a table is created. Giving a field name is as eid. We don't want to allow nulls. After that, ename. Data type is nvarchar 50. We don't want to allow is also null. After that, department also is nvarchar 50, not allow null. After that, salary float. Okay, we don't want to allow null. Update our table. Update database. So our database is created. A table is created. Now refreshing our database. We can show our table emp over here. Now we want to add some data, so show data. Employee ID, employee name, department, salary we just put anything. Second data, third data. Now the fourth one. Refresh it. Our table data is ready. Now we are going into program.cs file, means code view. Just we want to do a connection with the database. For that we have to add a namespace as using system.data.sql client. With that we want to do a database connectivity. Now we create a object of SQL connection con. Now we are instantiate the object of SQL connection equal to new SQL connection. We are passing as argument connection string. We get the connection string by double click property of it. Just copy connection string and pass over here connection string. Now just we have to put it in the double quotes and semicolon. Now we want to execute query fetch data from the database, so we have to create the connection of SQL command. SQL command is a class object of SQL command. Now we instantiate it new SQL command and brackets over. Now we are storing it in the connection, so object of command dot connection equal to object of connection semicolon. Then when we are adding a query, at that time we have to pass a property of the command as a command text equal to our query select star from emp. Done. Semicolon. Now when we are want to execute our query, at that time we have to open our connection and close our connection, and between then we have to execute our query. For execute query there are three methods. If we are select query, then we have to use execute reader, insert update delete. For insert update delete we have to use execute non query, and for the if we want to use aggregate function, at that time we have to use execute scalar method. It gives a object of SQL data reader equal to cmd dot execute reader, because we want to execute select query. Now for fetching record one by one we are putting while loop. Now the object of SQL data reader dot read, which reads data one by one. Now in while loop we are putting console.writeline for print data. Now one by one we are fetching a data id of 0 to concat it inverted comma slash t for putting a space plus rd of 1 plus double inverted comma slash t plus rd of 2 plus double inverted comma slash t plus rd of 3. That's it. Semicolon. Now we are fetching our records. After that, we are closing our connection. Semicolon. Now and console.speed. Semicolon. And project is over. Saving our project and run it. Now the project is showing our output 4 column having data as id, name, department and salary. So you are learning from the video is how to connect the database and how to fetch data from the database. Thank you.